So, I don't know how long it takes to load. I was gonna say the freaking what would you call it? The loading bar isn't actually indicative of how long it takes. But again, right. Hopefully the game didn't completely fucking break in the one like part I was gone. Who knows? Oh, I used the wrong button. Oh, I guess okay, so I get it. If we have multiple files, you just go right or left. But yeah, again, we don't. So but yeah, again, just the one file or just the options. So again, we can just get back into it, right? The one thing we did in the last part is we made our first because we got the free what would you call it? What's the term? The free DNA splicers. We made our first combination Pokemon fusion, right, with between Charmander and partially just to test it out. But what I'm realizing now, funny enough, is this is actually a terrible combination, given that the first gym leader should be rock type, so it's literally like the worst combination possible. Um, but the big thing being, and what I'm gonna try to do is buy another fusion splicer. I was gonna say it took a hot minute to get outside, but because it should be what 300, and I think they seem fairly accessible. Also now we have two, yeah, 300. So I'll buy one. If we really wanted to, we could unsplice them, and there'd be and this I assume is like, uh, ooh, we can buy gems. That's interesting. Um, yeah. So chances are, this was just kind of a temporary one. I'm gonna keep it for now, but once we come across more interesting, okay, so that dude freaking disappeared. Oh wow, the first gym's all right here. That's a little bit sus, but you know, we can once we capture more, yeah, Jesus, your grandpa's freaking still going out like that? Jesus, that's no, that's not a good thing, right? So okay, well what is it? It's literally you're changing one letter. It's yeah, freaking you should be like passing out, blacking out like in your age. It's not a even when you're young, it's like you don't exactly want to do that. Like that shouldn't is this another route? Like that shouldn't ever be the goal. Like, if you're just doing it for that reason, then okay, like you're unironically probably gonna give yourself like brain damage or something. But yeah, at least assuming you're young, but it's like, okay, so just disappeared, right? Yeah, no, I guess this is Viridian City. So again, freaking Giovanni, literally, oh my God, I just did the what would you call it? So I can also go this way too, though, because this dude prevented us based on that. Okay, so we're already finding a trainer with fusions, right? So it's not just restricted to our rival. Week, you know, let's see. Unfortunately, we lost a level, but it's also like, who was only what level 5. So this is actually a fairly efficient way. This is an interesting thing because if you have 6 fusions, you pretty much effectively have 8. Like, let me try to go up. So nice. But I was gonna say you effectively have 12 like Pokemon. Like if you think about it, right? If you can just unfuse them and have like basically equal level between the two, and it's something to where it's like it just some situations may call for you not um needing a fusion or it might be more beneficial. So again, it's like there's definitely kind of potential pressing the space bar, nothing's happening. We're definitely not over reinforced. So I was gonna say this person. Why the fuck did it? Hold on. Was it, it's actually able to? That's actually pretty cool. You know, place foresight. We don't need foresight. I was gonna say that's actually yeah, I was like, why the fuck is our money? So yeah, but again, like I said, interesting thing to kind of think about. Oh my God, Pewter City, Viridian City. Are we actually supposed to? Because again, I never played the original, so let me go back. I was about to take it. Let me go back to Route 22 because I don't necessarily want to have to deal with because there's also freaking cut passes there too. So it's like I don't really want to deal with it if I don't have to. So it's a bit of lag, but yeah. So I'm just gonna make my way this way. Oh crap, this is very straightforward. And if I come across any more interesting, because honestly, I feel like the best bet and best kind of way to go about it is to just create because again, it's something to where it's interesting, right? So what poison ground? Because here's the thing. Well, we know the first gym leader again. It actually no, I'm an idiot. It is Pewter City. That's where you fight Brock. So that's 100% where we need to go. Um, yeah, honestly, I might need to because both of the Pokemon we caught are weak to what would you call it? Or what if we use just Scratch? Okay, I can even use freaking Hypnosis to really make sure this thing fucking. So yeah, because thinking about it, right? Funny enough, I'm pretty sure we had a Nidoran in our Insurgent playthrough, or at least the initial one. But if you think about, because yeah, again, the problem being if it's a rock type, yeah, we don't really have a good counter to pronounce. If we have a flag, hopefully the game just doesn't crash. I know there's an all save function, so here's what I might do. So I have one pair of DNA splicers. What I might do is because again, I hate to say it, it's like this wasn't I partially just wanted to test it out. So what I think I do is I think I unsplice mine for now, right? Um so yeah, I partially just wanted to test it out. I don't think, especially yeah, since it is what you call rock type gym, right? So how before we do this, let's save, right? Just in case so I want to particularly see how this okay, level 10. So again, it's like that's how that training works. So I kind of get it now. I guess the interesting thing there is so and it's at the start of whatever level. It's in the nature is still the same as it was before, and the moves are still the same. All right, kind of interesting. I guess once you get into more, what would you call it? So again, right? And it didn't, yeah, who did not have Peck before. So that's what I was gonna say. I think for now, and I guess it lost whatever normal type attack it had. So I think for now, I don't really mess with the fusion mechanic. I say that as I'm contemplating fusing, um, what would you call it? Neoran with Hoothoot. I might actually do that instead. and then save kind of a better fusion. Because I think again that's gonna kind of be the big thing I want there. So, but it's also like the problem is that's still weak. But I think this can be kind of an effective way to train. So I guess also money shouldn't really be an issue. Gonna be honest. So something where it's like, yeah, I guess that's kind of the interesting thing to go about or think of there. So I guess we're not gonna. Well, I don't know if we're not going to, but I don't think I should really be too worried about this first gym fight anyway. So yeah. So I'm gonna try to fuse the other two. As I say, I don't think we should mess with fusion. Um, still, it's only really gonna get interesting once you can like mix. So hold on. So who is better special attack, special defense, in HP? So we should definitely use Hoot for, even though we lose speed. Well, I guess we don't even really lose speed. It's just that Needle Ran is a lower level. We can definitely use, Hoot for the right. Let's see. Oh my God, that honestly that doesn't even look too bad. Lime poison. It's honestly not too. So poison point Kenai. I think poison point's a more oh my God, stop. Oh, I placed with growl. Foresight. Okay, but so we ended up losing like, yes, what nature did we keep? Okay, we kept the worst nature, and we don't even have our. So again, there's definitely some drawbacks because yeah, we don't have. So let me just actually hold on. I can just what I can do is I can do this and then title screen before we leave. So yeah, I think so. Here's what I'm thinking. So what it comes down to, I think kind of Jesus Christ, that was a very quick switch. I think we because yeah, that's the problem. So oh, I guess shoot, it only did have. I don't know. I think I'm looking to do it too much too early. I think honestly, because again, I think the main benefit of this is that thinking about it this because again, you can focus on trying. That was originally my thought process in the first one, right? Is that you can kind of gimmick and like gain, what would you call it? Just create like gimmicky like moves that like absolutely break the game. But I think that's a very deliberate process that will only really, I think, only really take advantage of in the post game. I think the main advantage and main benefit that Fusion has in the game, like during, the main game, effectively have a party of 12 mods at once, right? Just ready to go and ready to use, like pending like sort of tough situation and or battle. That's what I'm thinking. We already have the other ones, so I think again that is the main benefit that I guess even though we only have so many fusion opportunities, right? They're all still what Gen 1 mons. So but again, the big thing we are focused. Hold on. I fucked up. I thought, yeah, let me, hopefully, because that was something I'd always do, you know, test against still, doing kind of the ropes right, but I think that's the main, like, practical kind of benefit, because it's something to where I don't want to say it's more like opportunity cost, like later on, if you don't use, oh, what did I just click? All right, but it is something to where it's like, again, the actual practicality of it is kind of questionable, at least earlier on, right? Especially thinking about again this first gym, assuming it's still rock type, right? Also, how did I miss this? So again, I think that's kind of the big thing there. So I don't have, yeah, I was gonna say freaking wild battles. And then what I want to do is, there we go. I'll actually be able to kill this thing. Probably not. I guess if we want to spam potions, but sure, why not? Oh, it's about time. Why the fuck? I was gonna say why. Again, this is a fusion of things, right? And part bugs, so yeah. So again, interesting that because well, I guess I don't want to say I thought it was going to be super widespread, but I thought it would kind of be more restricted in terms of like the trainers, or like it would be more so like we wouldn't see like average trainers using them. Like it'd be more like restricted. Yeah, but I guess that doesn't seem to be really be the case. So our fucking rival. Yeah, let's not go that way. That's not a chances are we might need to go that way anyway. I don't remember if you need caught to get to switch our main one in front. But again, yeah, I think again for now we're kind of practical. Well, also again, part of the problem is the first gym leader being Rock, so we're in a very kind of disadvantageous position for that. So, well, let me heal up so I'm not wasting a potion. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna again, pretty much run because unless I encounter something interesting, then I'll catch it. But again, it's something to where it's like the cool again. But I guess that's the idealistic answer is, oh, you're gonna make use of this great, wonderful like mechanic. But kind of the practical reality is, you know, again, more of a gimmicky. But I'm not training a. That's where I draw the line. I'm not training a fucking Metapod. Plus, again, is and that was part of what made me realize it is yeah, first you mean rock, so very not optimal. Interesting, very interesting. I did not know you could encounter fusions. Here's what's gonna happen. Switch into Hoo because, and I'm going somewhere with this. What we can do is so use Thunder Shock. Fight. Hex should do neutral, and I don't think it'll kill it. Actually, yeah, since our attack harshly, that was a bit risky, but I'm gonna capture this thing. What I'll do is I'll use the DNA splicers to unsplice it. And then what I can do is then, splice those with like others. So, oh my God, they really do have a lot for fucking every single combination. That's crazy. Here's what I'm going to say, right? Go back and then unsplice them. It may seem a bit obnoxious because at this point we have five in our party, but I honestly did not know. But then what I can do is I can splice, like if we're trying to be like optimal about typing, like electric line is a very good typing. That would be for what would you call it? Hoot hoot in the future. And then I could do bug poison, right? Something along those lines there, right? That's actually like again, I just find that very easy. What we do here is because let's put it this way, a bug electric's kind of like you know, yeah, level two. So oh my god, it was a Pichu. It wasn't even Caterpie, right? Cat train it. Oh my god, freaking this Caterpie like training that pop's different from Caterpie, right? That isn't too bad on a Caterpie, but because what I'm thinking about is fusing these two and then fusing these two. I guess it's the same problem though, like thinking about that, but it's also like okay, level two, you're not training level two fucking bots, right? So, but then also the problem is combining them will just completely degrade the levels of I don't know. I might need two splicers here. I guess it's also like, should I really be that like? Because I could always like if it's an issue, I could always just capture it, right? But also kind of I think there's a practical reality. If I'm not going to be able to train, level six, or level two, especially two of them, right? So, like again, what I think I do is I fuse these two because electric line's a pretty powerful typing. Um, yeah, that's a pretty powerful typing. And then I fuse poison bug is a pretty like I'd say powerful typing too, or at least it's kind of a interesting there. It can also fuse to or actually poison fire ain't that great, but I think it makes sense. And then save a better one for our starter. It's also like because how would I? Because I definitely think that's the combination. Yeah, God. So, so should I? I should use Pichu as the body. Yeah, I mean, it's level 2 and it's nearly, and then use Hoot Hoot as the head. I'll use Pichu as the body. So, I'm sorry, Pokemon for one accuracy. Honestly, I neutral plus speed minus special defense. Honestly, I think kind of go for naive. So yeah, this is a pretty good proof set, being honest. Accuracy, yeah, not using that or growl. I want to look at what we just did before. Level 5, naive. Yeah, so again, because we used what? So attack, defense, and speed is belongs to what would you call it? Hoodoo, right? Where attack, defense, or no, it belongs to Pichu, where attack and defense belongs to Hoodoo. So yeah, I think we did something interesting here, but see, so because I think going for typings is arguably like a better bet. Like just, but then also again having, yeah, it's just normal poison. Plus special attack. Then yeah, let's see. So what should I really go for? It doesn't really matter since they seem to be mostly even. I guess the big thing is Caterpie evolves early, so yeah. See, so also is lower, so it shouldn't be just straight across the board. And this also, so I think we go Nidoran the body. I think we go Nidoran the body, and then Caterpie is the head. So bag. This is not really body and head, more than like body and skin, basically. So, and then whichever one's first, it appears first. So, block that plus speed attack. But we're going to be what? Physical attacker, I presume, mostly. So, imagine I'm just completely wrong. Talk about later on. Yeah, we are definitely going to be a. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, Hoot Hoot was the head, she was the body. So, that was what we said we wanted. So, again, I think, yeah, that's fairly, yeah, I think it was just interesting because I really did not expect, but again, the problem is still that first gym. So, don't exactly want to encounter our rival just yet. So, I'm gonna put way more like thought and effort into this game than I would like any other, basically. Honestly, I might have should have just held off on it, but I guess we're a bit committed at this point. So pretty sure you might need cut to like also I'm pretty on. So who else can learn Yuri Cutter? Wait, does Charmander not have it? Who did I teach it to? So, I don't know, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, so let's see what he ends up having. So chances are some fusion poke level 7. But yeah, we also have this, right? So close potions too. So what is that? A Weedle and a that's still part bug though. So and it's got nothing that's super effective against us. Wait, yeah, because it's the same freaking type as us. Hold on. Yeah, it's poison bug. Better than Leer. Not outspeeds us, but we can use our potion. We put way too much like energy into trying to like make this system. So oh my god, it's already well, I guess now we're basically committed since it's because it's now a Metapod, right? Yeah, I don't think yeah, don't. And what's nice is it'll evolve into its next one fairly on, but it's got pretty good yeah, and then Metapod is what? Well, Metapod's the head. But I was gonna say if it were the body, it still works out. Shed skin, and again, its ability changed. This is oh my god. This is gonna kind of take some getting used to, I guess. Is this like a dead end up here or what? What are we exactly across here? It's normal Pidgey not gonna very more. So now we can train on this one. So I think we're kind of well now that we've actually battled with them. And part of that was I didn't want to train level twos. So So that's what bug, because Caribbean's ahead. Bug flying. So the bug flying or bug poison. I guess we'll know depending on. Okay, bug poison. A very terrible freaking. We're probably. I think we, at least for now, we keep it right just because it's like. I guess I also want to kind of see. So far, we haven't encountered anything crazy, but that was well. I guess that was pretty crazy. That was like definitely wanted to like take advantage of that there. Oh, oh, it's a Weedle and a Hoop. Nothing really. Yeah, no, not interesting. Here's what we're gonna do now that we're here. Switch this out. Let's see. So this is a combination of what? Cat or PM Pidgey. All right. So this should be super effective. I'm, are we supposed to go up this way again? I just don't tell me there's no trainers. Who the fuck are these guys? Damn, don't just make sure you don't need them. So again, I just saw a rival there and assumed that we probably need to fight him, but I guess I don't know. Maybe we were supposed to go here. No, again, this is where the first gym is. So, oh, nice. That's because this 100% was not in the original game. Oh my God, it's the fucking what would you call it? It's the Gen 6 like X and Y like hotel music. I remember that. Or the like salon like music. Rich kid. But yeah, honestly, I think I'm probably gonna end it here. This part's coming up on 48. I guess the big thing is we've kind of committed to what would you call it? If I say yes. Oh, I like, are we supposed to answer that? But yeah, we've kind of committed to the two current fusions we've had. Oh shit, there's a lot of trainers in here. And again, we're gonna save our starter, right? Because that's kind of our like pride and joy. Like I think I'm saving it for a dragon type. I don't have. I think our two uh fusions that we have right now are acceptable. So Brock, yes. So again, the thing is our team isn't too strong against this Titan, but I feel like we've developed some strong bonds with these fusions. So not like maybe near here. That's a TV screen. What the fuck do you mean? Anyway, I think with that I just end it here. I guess maybe we're like our rival stopped us. I don't know. I think yeah, again, and I think maybe I did it like the wrong, or it's like inoptimal. Thought I did it the right way, or what it was. Who knows? You know, I guess the big thing there in that is Again, I think we're probably, especially this one, because I think this electric blind's a powerful type. And this one kind of is different, but yeah, it should still because it might end up being what's it, flying poison, but we already have a flying, so because was it Butterfree bug flying, so if we keep it bug poison, it might end up bug ground if once we evolve into that's not too bad either, honestly. But I guess the again the thing there is that we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, still kind of learning this. So, but again, saving, because we've kind of committed to these two fusions, but we are because at this point, to unfuse these two would be very so that's what the fuck did I just do? Oh, it's because oh my god. X because in freaking Yick, X was to move forward, but on this it's to go back. But that save. So don't have anything else. So I'm just gonna here. Yep. That don't got anything else. So for this one, see you in the next.